Hello everybody and welcome back to another video review here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel. I am Brad Jost, the host of the Jurassic Park Podcast, and today we're going to be talking about John Hammond, his legacy, and what is exactly inside this box right here. Jurassic Park wouldn't be possible without John Hammond. Pre-Jurassic World days, John Hammond, was the creator of everything. He was the entrepreneur, the scientist. He was the man behind the myth of Jurassic Park. The recreation of dinosaurs would not have been possible without him. You can say he was probably the most important character in the entire franchise. We saw this mysterious man welcome in visitors to his park. His biological preserve. Nobody really knew what they were getting into, and I don't think he did either. Of course, he dreamed very, very big, and that dream did eventually fail. But in the long run, he did kind of come around to showing a better side of himself. The grandfather that he was wanted to make a better world for people, for dinosaurs, and I think he did just that. So a character that is so incredibly important to this franchise deserves our respect, right? He deserves to be showcased on many, many levels. This character, well established in Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, was a bit different back then. He was more angry, more scary, more evil, I guess you could say. He was not necessarily the loving grandfather that you know from Jurassic Park, the film. The film really helped with his awe and wonder to make us so enamored with that character and that man who established Jurassic Park. We all were in awe of this man and what he had done. So we want to celebrate this guy. Except we've never really been able to. We've never really had the opportunity to play with his toy, to interact with all the other characters that we've seen throughout the years, the other dinosaurs. But today, that day is over, and we have that possibility now. Mattel was very kind enough to send us this product right here in this incredible package. You guys know exactly what is in here. We have the 3 3/4 inch John Hammond that lines up with all the other characters, Ellie, Grant, Muldoon, Malcolm, all the rest from the Jurassic World line as well. This is our first time getting a John Hammond figure in the scale that we have right now. It is amazing. I am so excited. But, of course, it is laced with a bit of discourse throughout the community. As I said, what Mattel was kind enough to send us is a 2019 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive John Hammond figure. He does, of course, come with his iconic amber cane and an incubator with dinosaur hatchlings, which is awesome looking. And this is supposed to be a $15 figure. But the problem is that it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that apparently will not be hitting the shelves elsewhere. The community, of course, was ablaze recently when this figure was announced and revealed to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Everybody was in a bit of a tizzy, of course, because this is a figure, like I had said, we have been waiting 26 years for this figure. The creator of Jurassic Park, the most important character above Alan, Ellie, Grant, Lex, Tim, Muldoon, Malcolm, all those people. He is the most important forefather of this franchise. And 26 years later, we get an exclusive item that needs to be purchased at a exclusive event where you need to pay to get in, where you need to pre-order this item and travel out to San Diego. Personally, I think this item should have been probably announced as we're releasing the John Hammond figure from Mattel. It's brand new, you're going to get some cool stuff, and we're also going to do special packaging like you see here for San Diego Comic-Con. So you can buy it in stores without this special packaging, or you can head out to San Diego Comic-Con and pick up this exclusive, incredible box. I think the fan base would have been okay with that. Now, maybe a lot of this is actually out of Mattel's control. We don't really know the ins and outs of the situation. So I please encourage everybody to not get so frustrated. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, maybe we will see a re-release of this item in some form or fashion. Obviously, maybe without this packaging, or maybe without the incubator, something like that. But I'm staying hopeful. I think you guys should too. But I could not review this item without mentioning the uproar surrounding this figure and the backlash due to it being an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. But enough of all of that. We do have this figure right here in front of us. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. I personally have no issue with the fact that the Rex is just free-floating back there in fossil form. I have no problem with that. I love the old-style Kenner representation here. The packaging that we all know and love from the 90s. And I think that they've gained a little bit of that back with the Dino Rivals packaging, which you do see down here. They've kind of got those subtle colors back in the mix. And here we have this old retro design. I love it. This needs to be used all the time. For every package, for every dinosaur, for every human, this needs to be on the box because that is incredible looking. So while this is not exactly the packaging, this is kind of like an outer shell. The other packaging is inside, as you would normally see for a lot of these figures. These doors do open. We will get to that in a little bit. You have the flames rising up the park gates, Jurassic Park on the top of the gates. Obviously the trees and the dinosaur in the background there. This is for 4+. So just make sure you keep those small parts away from children under 4. On the back side, we have this awesome Jurassic Park logo. I love that logo. I think that's beautiful, and it looks super impressive against that backdrop. This iconic imagery of the fading sunset and the skyline and the trees and the dark black all the way on the bottom. It is iconic. I don't care what anybody says. Jurassic World, of course, is the priority right now with its blues and grays. But this is iconic. You cannot beat this look. So, of course, we do have a little bit of tape here on the sides, keeping this box intact and not wide open. There's a little bit down there as well. So with this box, yeah, like I said, the sides open. The bottom can open. The top does not open. But these front doors do open. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and open up the park gates? There he is! John Hammond in all his glory. He is there in the package. That is so cool. This is such a cool packaging. For this exclusive item, this is surely something you'd want to go to San Diego Comic-Con to pick up because you can't miss this. This is something totally unique that you're not seeing anywhere on the shelves. We did have the Jurassic World Legacy collection, which, I mean, this is one of those items, but it has become a lot more rare recently to see those items still. But that dynamic is a bit different than the retro Jurassic Park dynamic. So make sure to go out to San Diego Comic-Con to get this item. So yeah, you don't want to miss this one. But let's go ahead and take a closer look before we dig it out completely here. We do see John Hammond in there with his watch, his cane. He's got the dinosaur hatchlings. There's one egg, which I don't know if that's just the top of the egg or another egg, but there is a hatching raptor in there in the incubator. That is a very cool item. I love it when Mattel produces these human figures with more than just the standard little attachment or little accessory. This is very, very cool. For me, it's kind of in line with what Maisie came with. She came with that massive T-Rex sculpt for the fossil head. That was really, really cool. And this is right up there too, so that's awesome. As I'm sure a lot of you are going to want to do, you're probably going to want to save this packaging because, like I said, it's so iconic. I definitely want to do the same, so I really want to know what is the best way to take this thing out. Could we go from the bottom? I would assume that's probably the best way. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that way. That way, just in case I need to retape or do something like that, I can just retape the bottom. Alright, so you're going to want to be careful with this one because these things are really, really wedged in there. So just try to pry them out very carefully if possible. That way you're not bending or breaking anything. So just be very gentle with them. And then you should be able to, hopefully, pop this bottom part off. As long as I'm being gentle enough. There we go. So let's take it out there. Woo! Oh man, this is so cool. So yeah, look, I mean, it's still perfectly intact. I just gotta put it back together and it's fine. Actually, let's take a look in there. Ooh, that's creepy. It looks like cat eyes. So obviously it's dinosaur eyes, but that's cool. I like that. Those are actually like eyes in there. Let's see if I can get a good look. Cool, that's awesome. Creepy, creepy. Nice addition. I like that. But here it is, John Hammond Jurassic World Legacy Collection in full. Now, as you can see, the plastic on mine is very askew. So look at that, how crooked it is on the bottom. You can definitely make it out there. So I don't want to just, well, I guess that looks fine actually. So I'll just keep it right there for you. Yeah, wow, look how crooked that is. Hopefully that's just an anomaly and not everybody's is like that. But there it is. You got John Hammond. That's all it says. John Hammond, Jurassic World Legacy Collection. You see him in his glory with the cane, with the hatchlings there. That is so, so cool. And this is the Jurassic World Legacy Collection with the newer, updated gates. So it does look very similar to the old gates, but these are gray, stone, and obviously with the Jurassic World logo up there. But yeah, I have liked this packaging a bit, but it is certainly overshadowed by the packaging that I just took it out of. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back because that is a treat. Wow, wow, look at that. That is perfect. It really is. This is exactly what I think we've wanted from the start. With that other packaging, with the imagery from the film right there, showcasing, you know, what this figure is all about. John Hammond is a creator, innovator, and loving grandfather who has high hopes for his theme park off the coast of Costa Rica. However, on Isla Nublar, the attractions sometimes eat the visitors. Welcome to Jurassic Park. That is awesome. That is exactly what I want. I love the imagery of the characters there. Grant, Ellie, John Hammond, and you do have that baby raptor. So this is perfect for me. This is so great. You know, we get a little less of the wording and everything down there. I know a lot of the other packaging, it kind of overshadows everything else. You just have a lot of warning and safety issues down there, which is great. I mean, we need to recognize that sometimes there can be safety issues, but this is a good compromise because, you know, you get what you want up here and then you have a little bit of the warnings issued below. So I want to open this thing up. Of course, there is no real easy way to do it without kind of just destroying this backing here, but that's what this is all about. We're going to go ahead and do this. I really do appreciate you sending me this item here, Mattel. I hate to bust it open here, but like I said, I gotta do it. So let's try to be as cautious as possible because I really want to save this thing. So that was not too bad. Obviously you can see it's all ripped there, but I can easily slide out the package there. And we can kind of, if we ever needed to, we can probably glue this back into place. See, it doesn't look too bad there. That's fine. So Hammond comes nicely wrapped here in this plastic. That's awesome. This is great. Oh man, I love this figure. This is what we've been waiting for. This is so amazing. Wow. Like I'm just like kind of speechless, to be honest, because it's that good. It's wonderful. We've waited so long for this, and it is here. No matter how exclusive an item it is here. We do have it. There is hope, let's say. Not that I have any idea if this will ever hit the shelves again. As far as we've been told, it won't be, but you never know, especially with exclusive items at Comic-Cons. They typically have a history of showing up again in the future. I can't really speak too much about Mattel and all that, but I think other, companies out there, other exclusive items out there have always hit the shelves after the fact. So let's keep our fingers crossed. These fingers will be crossed for this foreseeable future, hoping everybody has a chance to get this. So I will say there is something extremely confusing about this, because when you visit Mattel's website, Shop Mattel, it says that you'll need 3 AA batteries. What? Where? What? I don't know. There's no place to put any batteries anywhere. So I had speculated that maybe they would go into the stand for this, when I was looking at the images online, because I read that and I'm like, I don't know where these 3 batteries are gonna go, but maybe in there. But this is by far way too small to fit any kind of batteries, so I have no idea what the website is indicating as far as batteries are concerned. There is nothing electronic about this at all. So while there are no batteries, which is kind of, interesting, I will say I'm kind of disappointed that there's no place to put batteries, because I was hoping for something like electronic in this item, but that is certainly not the case. But let's see if we can get John out of here without harming him. Hello, John. Hello. They certainly, I'm going to say it, spared no expense in containing John Hammond in this packaging. I'm going to lay him down, and lastly we have the cane, which easily slides out there. So man, this is awesome. I really, really love this figure. First off, I love the shirt itself. It's kind of free-flowing, loose, without knocking him over too much here, but you can see it's free-flowing. It's open a little bit. He has glasses on, a watch. I love the accessories on this guy. I love the hat. The hat is spot on. You can see right there the cane does have the amber piece on top with the mosquito encased inside. That is fantastic. The cane looks really good. I am very much liking that. Very much resembles John Hammond's cane, and his sculpt and his face looks pretty good. It's kind of tough to get the likenesses perfect on these little tiny 3 3/4 inch figures, but that is pretty good. And I know Victoria over at Victoria's Cantina had some paint issues on the hair and beard of her item that she received. Mine does not seem to have that. I was like kind of hoping that maybe I got that variant. I don't know, I just thought it would be fun. But yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of moving him around here. But he's looking good. He's looking good. The glasses look good. The face looks good. I like the watch, like I said. He's got some white shoes on here. But yeah, everything's painted pretty well. Got it right. They got it right here. It looks pretty good to me. So with a lot of these figures, you do have the articulation here in the arms. So he does bend at the elbow, and it does rotate as well on both sides. The legs do bend at the knees, and he does kind of sit down, just in case you want to put him inside a Jeep. There he is. The head does swivel. Kind of moves up and down, but not really. Mine does at least. It kind of jiggles a little bit there. Maybe it's just a little loose, but I think it's fine. Now for the incubator, it's pretty cool. I like this thing. This is a nice little accessory. You have a green raptor for some reason. I know there's a bit of discrepancy in the coloring of the raptors, but this one's green. We know that the ones in Jurassic Park are brown, but they always seem to go with green. So there you go. That's looks like a cracked egg on one side, nestled in the nest there, and then another open egg with the raptor pouring out there. So that's very, very cool. I like this. Nice little pedestal. Nothing too distinct about it, but yeah, it's a nice little piece. I like it a lot. No batteries included, so don't think this has any kind of electronic feature or anything. Man, this is just right. This is just perfect. It's honestly amazing. I am in awe of this thing, and the fact that we can now have these big three right here, outside of Malcolm there, you get Hammond now. That is fully representing that shot from the back of the case. This is awesome. This is so good. Oh man, I can't tell you how long I have been waiting for this figure. for most of my life, to be honest. Most of my life. So that's why I understand the plight of many, many people out there in the fandom. This is going to be a tough figure to get, but look, it's worth it. It is incredible. And now it just gets even better. My God, this is awesome. This is so good. Seeing all of these characters together. Please give us more. We really need the full collection. Lex and Tim. Hey, we need Ray Arnold. We need Gennaro. We need Dennis Nedry. We need all of these people. Dr. Wu, please. Give us all of these figures. I would very much appreciate it, and I know everybody in the fandom would as well. We want to complete this. This is great as it is right now. But of course, we need more. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this look at the Jurassic World Legacy Collection John Hammond figure with the Incubator and the cane. It's a wonderful figure. I absolutely love this thing. It's going to be a showstopper when it comes to putting it on the shelf with all the other figures. I think this one will really stand out amongst the collection. It is wonderful, and I think it's something we all deserve. It's a wonderful piece that we all really do deserve after 26 years of waiting. So for now, I hope you can at least get out to San Diego Comic-Con to pick up this exclusive item. It is worth it. It is amazing. So let's hope we see it more in the future in different variants here. I would love to see more of this figure. Who knows? Maybe we'll get that bedtime slumber John Hammond from the Lost World. That would be fun, right? Right? Don't you want to see that? I guess no, probably not. This is the iconic image of John Hammond. So let's keep this thing going. Let's get this in all the fans' hands out there. I love it. I want to know exactly what you guys think. So let me know down in the comments below. Are you loving this figure? Are you anticipating it? Will you be going out to San Diego Comic-Con? Will you pick it up? Will you be missing out on this item? Are you upset? Are you angry? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear anything, whether you're happy, sad, upset, mad. I want to hear all the reactions out there for this figure. So please, share this video around, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get all of our videos here. We really want to see you commenting below and subscribing. That is very important to us here. Over on Twitter, make sure to follow us at Jurassic Park Pod. On Instagram and Facebook, Jurassic Park Podcast. Head to our website, JurassicParkPodcast.com, to find all of our articles, our episodes, our videos, everything that we have over on our website. We've got a lot of stuff going on over there. And of course, make sure to head over to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify to find our podcast, the Jurassic Park Podcast, with new episodes every Monday. We talk Jurassic Park all the time. Jurassic World, the movies, the games, the music, everything about these films. We touch on all of those things and more in new episodes every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you get the chance to pick up this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive item. Thank you again so much to Mattel for sending this item our way. We really do appreciate the opportunity to showcase it here on our channel. So again, thank you everybody for watching, and enjoy.